Hello, YouTube and Twitch gang. Today, we are here with Eiyuden Chronicles. I hear it's a fun game. That's the extent of my knowledge. So, we'll see how it goes. Play from the beginning, auto save data will be created. Sure. Creating a new save file. Okay, let me close my volume mixer really quick. Just want to make sure Streamlabs looking good. Okay. Been walking for a while now. CJ. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea? Is that how it's pronounced? To complete her family's rite of passage. Rune barrows discovered. Both beyond your wildest dreams await you in New Nevea. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Yes, stop. You, help me out, will ya? What have we got here? Thieves? Bandits, they're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? I'm a regular, everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little girl. Sigh, and you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Let's kill the cowards. Defeat the bandits. Same thing. Can traverse short distances at high speed. Interesting. Combat's not as I expected. They retreated. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a youngin. Hogan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one. Hogan. Never one to miss a trend, Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Nevea and even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, Honorable Scavenger at your service. Honorable Scavenger? How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? The only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says anyway. Does scavenger suit you better, huh? You're journeying to New Nevea for treasure then, I take it? Sure am. What about you? Just left, picked up some trinkets, and came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do you have lenses? Yep, plenty of them too. I even heard that some lucky soul-finding rune lenses down in the burrows. Yes. I gotta get down there now. What? Is that just humongous? Lens? Is it... or as good as mine, which way to town? Now what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take it there myself? Least I could do after all. Back again already, Hogan. Wait, where's your escorts? Both at the first sight of bandits, paid good money for them too. Bandits again? A tougher bunch than last time. Someone's ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you've got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. And who's the little lady? Her name's CJ. She's, what was it? Honorable Scavenger, here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough. Acting mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you are unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Squash, authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Connoisseur of all that shimmers, a promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to New Nevaeh to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earns him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifact excavated from the barrows. Or the barrows. What for? Why? To determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. 30%? You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you went into the rune barrows, you're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And the license doesn't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me from sneaking out the other side of the rune anyway? I wouldn't recommend that. If you get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur, so I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. How about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way, the town is just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet, you'll have a handful of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Here it is, a flourishing new frontier in the grip of the gold rush. Welcome to New Nevaeh. Not much to look at, is it? Well, ahem. I did say a flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? Is this an earthquake? God, I can't stand earthquakes. You're fine, wasn't even that big. Right, haha. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best to be on our toes, or on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to the earthquake that we even found them barrows. Real big one about 3 months ago. So that's what's happened. Well, I best be getting back to the store to run, or got a store to run after all, or I will eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for ventures to trade their wares. Mosey on by once I've opened up. Wait, where can I find the mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. Your menu, you can check stuff. Plaza, town. Okay. A stow pack. Stats and equipment. Okay. There's crit in this game, which I like. Okay. Is there an easier way to check the map? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I don't have to talk to like random NPCs. I also enjoy that. Just gotta talk to this random one. Gives me an idea where a girl might find a rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about. Rapacious, how rude. Oh, lighten up. I just wait. It's not you, is it? I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town, yes. I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though. Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open a quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Well, that's, Hogan and Squash. Then again, perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. Heh. From what I'd heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey, I don't know. Not a, charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16, what of it? Same as me. I'm CJ, nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume. Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ, initials perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. License, that's right, I came here to get an explorer's license. Explorer's license costs 100,000 BQ, not a penny less. 100,000? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16, give me the children's fee like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages, I'll give you that. Fret not, we offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take the stamp card, collect enough stamps, and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? The residents of Nunavea post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and the resident will stamp the card for you. So I have to help out around town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and in short supply. Piece of cake, don't go anywhere because I'll be back for my license before you know it. Collect stamps in this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in Nunavea can be without their stamp card. First day on the job. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Who needs help? Are you in yet?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the bulletin board and ignore the little girl that needs help. Oh.
What a heroic move.
Fine. I'll chat it up. You lose a cat or something, kid? Hello? Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs any help around here. I sure do. Really, who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but it's not going to get my card stamped. I'll have to decline. But if it's not, okay. Stamp like the ones Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look. Wow, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what the Mayor Isha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya? So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? My cat. I knew it, Jared. I knew it. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? Sigh, so much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by the quake earlier and jumped out the window. Oh my god. It's a good thing we're talking about cats. She's still there, or she's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by a monster. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Well, thank you. I'll be right here, okay? The old woman. An outlander. Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village, so you showed up nothing but a nuisance to a lot of you. What is that Isha last thinking? No respect for tradition. Okay. Well, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you have anything good, don't keep it all by yourself. Yeah, haha. That old bag might not see the benefit letting you adventures in, but I do. Mining's all we got, after all, especially now they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I don't mean anything by it. She's just different from the rest of us. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum yum. Really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's so small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There will be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude, though. You can now go to the town outskirts or to the Great Forest. The variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since earthquakes, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Anything further than the Great Forest? No.
Nope. Baited.
Move. Great Forest, a large, lush forest located just outside the border of Nunavea. While the area is rich with food, water, and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. A cat? No idea, sorry. I can save its signpost. Interesting. I didn't expect the combat to be like... I mean, I did expect the combat to be like this, but I thought we'd have to, like, go into fights, you know? I think that's the cat. A cat! Fluffy, white, or wait, small, cute. Yup, this must be Yum Yum. I am. Yum Yum. Who's a good kitty, eh? None to be afraid of. Please don't run away. I jumped that cat. That cat looks big. Gotcha. Meow. What's a little angel like you doing in a place like this? Let's get you back to your family, shall we?
We can teleport.
It's true. I'm back, and look who I found. Meow. Yum yum. Purr. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah. She had a bit of a scare and ran to the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, okay? Meow. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. And done. One stamp down. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in a big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. You think you could help him, CJ? Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill the stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see. Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where's your dad anyway? We live just over there in the district.
I don't think you need to go all that.
Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. I'm a good actor. What can I say?
That was awful. You put in a lot of effort.
As your party accumulates XP, their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Plenty more to go.
Oh, but you just call that XP. I see your games.
XP? I don't know. Repair the broken house. You can go to the plaza, the residential district. Ooh, wait. Let's go fix some houses. Lifelong residents of New Nevea have their homes in this part of town. Acting mayor Isha also calls this place home. Can't break into people's house and scavenge, can I? Excuse me, don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you? I am, and who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ, nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. How exactly do you know Priya then? We just met in the plaza. I helped her track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you, so what brings you here to me? Priya said you'd been having some trouble rebuilding your home after a big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see, and I suppose you're collecting stamps then? Yep. I've only got one for now, so if there's anything else you need help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do have a small job you could take care of. You do? Why not? Active Mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right. Ha ha. So what's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs of my house. You'll have to venture into the great forest outside the town. That's all? No problem. I go myself, but since the excavation I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. I had no idea the rune bearers had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Thanks. I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Let's go murder some trees. This item, you can cut down trees in the forest and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, it'll increase the variations of wood you can acquire. I can heal now. Consuming items like potions and balms are kept in your stow-pack. If your stow-pack is full, items will be held in your storehouse until you need them. Be sure to check your stow-pack before venturing out. I'm sure I'll be fine. Could I just like teleport to the Great Forest? That's exactly what I can do. I'm already in the interior. I kind of want to see what's popping in the interior area of the residential district. Literally nothing. Ow. Might as well save again, you know, just in case I die and have to restart, you know? Got to save that one stamp I got too. Enemies and resources. Once you have slain and... once enemies have been slain and resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resource you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. The bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeon. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you'll be unable to gather any more. Remember though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Yeah, breaking in. Flying enemies can be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to handle airborne enemies. I'm crazy. I'm going further even though I don't need... Never mind. I lied.
Oh, crazy. I would have dreamed of doing that.
Huh. My dash is so good. Especially for getting speed.
That's jumping. It's the way.
I don't think it is. I think walking's the way.
I mean, yeah, that too. But walking's boring.
It's efficient. Especially for getting out to average speeds. Okay. To Ganesh. I'm back. What do you need, I reckon? Or got what you need, I reckon. Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It is my most treasured possession. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out. You know, here, let me stamp that card for you. Thanks, CJ. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving yourself, I trust. Meow. You're good and you are. You know, if all the adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're out here? Nah, not yet. Guess I should go look for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane. To tents? Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there. Adventurers have been pouring in the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets, didn't expect that. If it's all the same to you, we've a little house you could borrow. That's bigger than their house. The last tenant just left, nothing fancy, just beats sleeping rough, I'd wager. Well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down the hill. Have a look when you have time. Thank you. I want to check out my house. Same perceived. XP obtained. How are the lodgings then? Think they'll do? Of course, but is it really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. If you don't mind, though, I'd appreciate if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father, so Priya's grandfather? I'm happy to help, but with what? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza that used to be our Timbles, yes. Town symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it, but do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help. I need stamps. That's all there is to it. Thanks. Also, a word to the wise. My father could be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't think he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I'd appreciate it if you just ignore him. No worries. I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to the plaza now, you'll probably find him. CJ's home away from home and base for adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress at CJ's base or at a signpost. If you are defeated in battle, you resume the game from your last save. All the save data will be updated automatically. Dope. How do I enter my base? Oh. I don't think I need to end the day yet. I mean, I am a little beat up. But not too beat up. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. It's hot as bowls. Ow. Speak to this geezer, Shiva. As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander, I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman. Is that it? Well, we won't pull the, or you won't pull the wool over my eyes away with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. That useless old sod been flapping his gums at Outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, Outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But it's important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in Old Nevaeh 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has ever known. Of course, it's bloody important. Old Nevaeh? I thought this place was called New Nevaeh. Old Nevaeh is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth calling a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nevaeh. This clock tower is a treasured testament to the vision of for New Nevaeh. Pains me to see it in the state. Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I've got a thing or two, or I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine. A stamp, those things, doxes a girl sent around. Risky work, better a no-good venture takes it on than any of us. Fine, get to it. You'll need to go to the great tree bow from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. Now we get to go further into the Great Forest. My favorite place. Also the only place.
Coincidence? I think not.
And my car's getting in the way. It's distracting me.
Wow, I've already found the worst enemies in the game. Crazy.
I don't believe that.
I remember hating these guys. You know, and I made it exactly this far before.
Gotcha. Let's see if they're that bad. Hey look, they're terrible. They've already hit me twice. You got to get the jump on them, Jared. Why can you not dash midair? We better get an upgrade to be able to do that. That's all I'm saying.
It would be mightily convenient.
Dive. I wanted to pick up mushrooms, but I guess I don't have the necessary tool.
I figured a sickle would be pretty effective,
Harvesting mushrooms?
as it's basically what they're for.
How am I supposed to hit it? He was invincible. How am I supposed to be an invincible enemy?
That's the beauty of it.
Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. At signposts, you can fast travel to any previously visited area within the dungeon. You can also save your game again. I'm tempted to heal. Not that I'm like that damaged. Which way are we supposed to be going? Deeper? Doesn't seem like it's really giving me information. I'm going down. Never mind.
Not.
Did you jump attack that thing every time? Because you can just like...
Maybe.
you can just attack from it.
Oh. I was thinking I should just go behind it, but then it was too late.
I don't know how you'd get behind it. Yo, it's Garo.
I mean, you can dash through stuff, can't you?
You can't dash midair.
Great point.
Looking at something? An adventure 2. Here for the treasure? Sure, why not? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock though. Well, wait. You haven't seen a huge, big tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Huh? What? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper in, you might not come back out. Monsters. Gulp. Poofed. What kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? Yeah, let's die.
Death is fun.
Obtain nuts. Oh my god. Getting smoked, Jared.
Imagine.
If I get another save point, I'm heading back to town to heal just in case a boss happens to appear.
Well, I reached a save point and continued forward, and you'll never guess what I found.
Perchance a boss fight.
Nah, it's completely safe. You definitely shouldn't head back.
How'd you not realize this was a boss fight? Frick! I skipped the save point and I didn't save or go back.
Man.
Yep, this one must be the one, alright. It's Wispy. Which branch looks best, huh? I'll just heal if I have to. What the?
How do you heal when I inevitably need to?
A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon once you've been discovered. Once they've been discovered. Defeating them is your only means to escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal their weak point to deal major damage. Some strong units such as boss are protected by a shield. Until you have broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy shield gauge as well as their health gauge. Your stow pack is used to carry items such as healing potions, herbs, which you'll need as you venture through the dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stow pack. I'm pretty sure it's X, by the way.
It's back. What do you mean X is attack?
Can I just not attack yet? Yes.
Do I die?
I murdered that frick.
Same. It just cost me a couple of items.
A valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some materials can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. I'm gonna go back and save.
Yeah, we can't get any further anyways.
Okay. I didn't use a single healing item.
Huh. I guess you, like, read the boss's attacks. And, like, jumped over his murder orbs.
No, I got hit by every single murder orb, I'm pretty sure. Which was like 2.
And didn't you also take more damage beforehand? But how? I don't know. I don't know what shenanigans you pulled.
I don't know how bad you are, but it's fine.
What do you mean? Those orbs do like half your health.
That's where you're wrong. What level are you?
I am level 5.
Imagine. I'm all 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have any way of gaining more XP than me?
I'm back. Let me see. Yes, this will do. No doubt about it. Great tree bow. You could have warned me, about the big scary monster tree that attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? The tree fiend would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off of me. Tree fiend? Impossible. That's the sorcerer. I warned them. I warned all of them. You alright, old man? Got a moment? Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Ha ha ha. Excuse me. Shiva, this is Gokto of Outlander Lane. I believe you've already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. The smell of golden promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokto to Nunaveo, where he quickly became the representative of the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. I see, and what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you, and I don't see eye to eye on the barrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions and such. I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders. Trust, you don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you'd chase every last venture out before it's too late. Let's all try and stay calm, shall we? What exactly are we talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the barrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves, he was sealed for a reason. Mark my words, break that seal, and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that. Now this sounds like an adventure. You can't put so much stock in those old fables, Shiva. Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in were fabled to death? Were they? What? That went in were fabled to death? Oh, okay. Fabled to death. Now I understand.
Gotcha.
Were they? You want our children to go through that too? Huh?
There should be dashes there, because I was also confused.
In town on the verge of collapse, mining is beneficial to our people and essential for Nunavea's continued existence. Exactly, and what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady? Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah, that was the plan, sure. See? Honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it'll have on your family's reputation. Find, please, yourselves, pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. Well, wait, my stamp. Oh, give me the card. Nice.
Heck yeah.
Stamp received. 200 XP obtained. Quest clear. Main quest 4. The cost of good manners. I should probably go heal, but I'll speak. How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they've kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad. And problematic tree, what do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground. Such spirit. This girl could surely take care of the other matter, don't you think, Isha? I suppose she could. What other matter? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah, how so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. Surprised Grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with the roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Gokto and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided and have the proprietaries. I would ask you to gather the materials they need, CJ. An inn and tavern, huh? And you think that's all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders, nothing, or not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the Barrows. More adventures means more artifacts means more revenue, everybody wins, townsfolk and Outlanders alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change, everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are the most treasured resource, or our most treasured resource. Trespassers, a treasured resource? I've heard it all now, haha. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more, I'll see to it, you have all you need. I am in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. You can now go from the plaza to Outlander Lane. Nice. I think, though, I am going to go back and heal. Because I don't know if we're really going to get a chance, and I don't know if it really has any downside besides taking, like, who knows how long. Like 10 seconds. One more time. Okay. Yeah. That does not take very long and just a heal. I wish you could dash, like, outside of battle. Not that it'd be useful, because it wouldn't speed you up, but walking's boring, as they say.
Uh-huh. Many people have said that.
Mm-hmm. Outlander Lane, an isolated side street that has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane, and having seen it to the opening and the tavern, inn, and various stores, Gokto has, or can often be found there. Sarita. Excuse me, is this the tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now. Off you go. We don't get a drop till the place is good and ready. Or you don't get a drop. And spare me the puns, alright? If I have to hear people of New Nevea give up one more time. You, Nevea, shut up. More like, enough shoe, enough nonsense.
Got him.
I'm not even old enough to drink yet. A child? Sigh, forgive me. Pet. What? I don't see where. The thirst is upon those ventures, so it is. Hungry are you? I'd love to help, pet, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh no, thank you. I came by because the acting mayor of Gokto, and Gokto, asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, they did say someone would be coming to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. That takes care of the tavern, then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv, he's just a little further down the road. Setting up the inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out.
It's a big place. Also, you sound really out of place whenever you say pet.
Nah, just, it's really a smooth transition. Just, it's, yeah. It's like saying Kupo.
I mean, kind of. That sounds less out of place.
Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, alright, or it will be at least. Not yet, unfortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all the rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer lucky enough. Or luckily enough. The mayor and that Goktu fella asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some materials. Thank my lucky stars. Do you know it's been one adventure after another poking their heads in, or adventurer after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here. Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? You sound like you've run off your feet, or you're run off your feet. You can say that again. If you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would get me out of a bind. No worries, I'll be back before you know it. Take care, I'll be right here when you get back. When in and out of the town, you can easily travel to locations that you visited before. Simply hit the select location button and choose where you'd like to go. Okay. Where are we trying to go? To the Great Forest?
Logically.
If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation point on your minimap to tick it off your list. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. Which one's the map? Is that start?
Oh, that's convenient.
Okay. So what are those other things? Those other markers? The resources?
The blue things are signposts.
Oh, yeah, we can actually fast travel to the other ones, can't we? I'm guessing we want to go to the forest cave. Or no, we want to go to the... Yes, this one.
I'm just murdering everything.
Well, I don't know where we're supposed to go.
Same. And thus I murder everything.
Yeah, resources. XP. XD. I wonder if you can refight the boss.
I sure hope not.
I mean, probably XP and good resources. Whoa, that's a big sword. Quick step forward to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move can turn the tables on a tough fight. I wish my dash, like, maybe extended a little bit further so I could, like, easily get that. Lightweight lumber received. Absolutely eviscerated. Heavy stone acquired. I'm gonna go further still. I'm gonna save though just in case I died a tree. And in case I gotta fight a tree again. Yes, you can fight the tree again.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Whoa! What's that?
That is not what I meant to do. Why could I backstep?
Okay, the boss fight's harder now.
So I'm definitely not gonna do it.
Not much harder. Okay.
I'd actually prefer not to die.
Okay.
And my health's decent.
Have you gotten electrified by the death orb?
Yes, that was the first hit and it did a lot of damage.
Does a decent amount, yeah. It's also not much harder. Can't you scale the things with like... Okay, whatever. I don't think we can get further.
No hit.
Nice. I'm out of here.
Wonder if it'll be even harder next time. Maybe there's 2 spiders.
Whoa. There it was. Maybe. Doubt. But here we are, just like you asked. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on the showers of Egypt. 1,000 thanks here. Let me stamp that card for you. Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food do you like, pet? Mega katsu curry, the real spicy stuff. Mega cats and what now? Katsu curry. Get some rice, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, then wash it off with a slab of deep fried pork.
Wash it off.
Rice, curry, and pork. Is it not something I could just knock together? Can't get good deeds. What? Can't have good deeds go unrewarded though, can we? Leave it to me, pet. I'll see what I can do. Yes, can't wait. Stamp. Yo! Sick building scene. This is...
Heck yeah.
The tavern is preparing to open. Ogre horn received. Bring the right ingredients to Sarada, or and Sarada will rustle you up something special. Not only will the full belly boost your stats a little, it'll restore your health too. Nice.
That's like something we're not gonna use.
I'm back. Should have everything you asked for. Depends what we use resources for. Thank my lucky stars. Hopefully now I won't have to turn away anyone else. I won't forget this young lady here. Have a stamp. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for a room and board. Thanks, kind of you to offer though. Is that so? And here I am having you haul materials around. No worries. A stamp is all the thanks I need. Nah, you definitely earn more than that. I'll think about how else I can be of service. Feel free to pop by anytime, even just to hit hello. I might just do that. Thanks. I won't do it. I'm not going to say hello.
Oh,
Sick building
heck
scene?
yeah.
I'm waiting for it. Stamp received. Yeah.
Of course.
The inn is preparing to open. Rest your weary bones in preparations for your next adventure at Rajiv's Inn. The large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for the day too. So I'm going to say it costs money, but you get boosted stats. That's what it looks like. EXP gain,
Money Bakwa.
attack power. That's what I'm saying. It's like Baka or Baku or Biakwa. Yeah, okay. Report to Isha at the plaza.
No.
Yes. Let's see, how many stamps have I got now? 5! That was so loud. It does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. Alright, gotta go get more. What the? What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Phew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. Wait, how many stamps do I need again? Still a lot of empty spots on this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? All the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. Better girl ask that active maid girl. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern after all. Just skip it entirely. It was all pointless. I did what you asked. helped get the inn and tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you, I appreciate it. Got a question for you, if you don't mind. How many stamps do I need to get the explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already? You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second, don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 bakwa. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit, and the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods, bribery for example. You dirty lying, you said I couldn't get that permit for a penny less than 100,000 bakwa. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our... Alright, you can't see, okay. Little community. Yeah, I know rapacious was too good of a word for you. Now, no need for name calling. Let's get you that adventurer's license, shall we? Really? Of course, rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work here, you've earned it. Is this real? It's not some trick, is it? It's real, relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went to maintaining the town. God knows we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance, the town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event you are unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I was just, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know, I'm just reading what's written in policy. You're an odd one, you are. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. Alright, time to find that treasure. The ruined barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning, the earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you are adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry too, might as well give the keys to the city at this stage. Sigh, indeed. The ore in the quarry is New Nevaeh's only source of resource. If the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild the quake. Or from the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made the decision to lure adventurers like yourself here with the promise of riches, bait if you will. Rapacious perhaps, but it is the only way to serve or save our town. Maybe don't use that word bait when talking about this, yeah. I implore you, CJ, please for your own sake of the town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. Well, I have you though. I don't really have any cash with me right now, or ever. So about the mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'll be easier if I could sell some stuff first. Relax, you're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. Oh, is that what Squash meant by said he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I have entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Once it is set up, the pawn broker will see to the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief, I think. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please do check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. You will be well rewarded for a full stamp card, I promise you that. Is that right? I've certainly changed your tune. Or you've certainly changed your tune. But yeah, alright. Besides, it certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around here. Well, if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you will do your best. You can count on that. I'm coming for you, treasure. The town has a number of facilities such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop. Helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps and you'll be entitled for a reward. Head over to Hogan's trading post to see what you can get. Okay. Main quest 5. The miner, the merc, and the smith. E. Side
Table
quest.
for one.
Side quests involving the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these tasks will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the product of services available. Side quests involving providing assistance to the residents of New Nevaeh. Most of the townsfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office, so make sure to check it often. Go fetch some rare nuts. Okay. Okay. Do I have to go over to the outskirts for it? Am I already at the outskirts? Town outskirts. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Are you CJ? Or are you the CJ person I've been hearing so much about? That's me, alright. My name's Amanda and I've got a job for you if you're looking for one. I'm always looking, provided there's a stamping, of course. This is the exact time of year that there are these nuts. I'm particularly partial to fall off trees in the forest. Okay. Sadly, as you can see, I've been assigned to guard duty here and can't leave my post. You wouldn't go into the woods and get some of the nuts for me, would you? Nuts? Easy. Leave it to me. I guess I'll do that really quick. Might as well grab a save point. And I might grab a couple extra in case I need them for anything important. Plus, you know, got a farm for some XP.
Of course. I want to be able to one-shot everything. It'd be very convenient.
You're not one-shotting everything already?
Uh-huh. Defeated 100 enemies. Let's go.
Is it an achievement?
Yep.
Okay, because I was about to say, I've definitely not even killed, like, near that, but your other file, so.
Indeed. Because I'm a cheater.
Yep. I don't know if the nuts are going to spawn in the cave, but. I'm able to one-shot these little bat fricks, though, which is good.
Indeed. I need a magnet.
It's true. Or a bigger hitbox.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, that sounds great.
No downsides.
Yep. Not a single one. I'm dying out here, dude. I haven't found a single
logs
nut
are
yet.
invincible when they're towards the edge of the thing.
Oh,
Probably
I
you're
know.
referring to as invincible enemies, yeah.
These things do a good bit of damage.
Obtained a total of 100 resources. Let's go.
I'm not finding any nuts. Maybe they're only
Yeah,
on the,
same.
like, last part or something.
That's what I'd imagine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they're
that-
these little gathering spots.
I wish the deaths was just a little bit, like, further, you know? So I didn't have to, like, be at the perfect distance.
I'm a master of positioning, so.
Of course. Do I really want to fight the tree again, though?
Yes.
Think he has nuts?
I mean, I only need like one more, which I got.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm still fighting him.
what do you want? Crispy?
Ha! Such a creative joke.
It's not a joke.
I can almost one cycle him.
I couldn't.
I was one hit away, presumably. Yes. Unlucky.
How?
What do you mean?
Maybe you're just not getting, like, smacked away.
I did 4 hits, jumped over the orb last second, then got 2 hits.
I don't know how you hit him 4 times where the orb has a hitbox.
Cause I'm crazy.
Cheater. It's fine.
I mean, a little bit of that. Sure, but
I'm out of here.
what's life without a little bit of cheating?
Of course. Here you go, some nuts as requested. Aha, perfect. These are exactly the ones I had in mind. You weren't kidding about them being rare. It wasn't easy tracking them down. I don't doubt that. Thank you again, CJ. Don't forget your stamp now.
Oh, we actually have to go to the guy?
Same receipt. New receipt. Road to recovery. Complete your first side quest. Okay, well, I am gonna heal because I don't want to die. So is our resource bag already filled up again? Or, like, does it keep all that? Is that what this is? The resources? Is this just, like, all of our stuff?
Yeah. Pretty sure the resource bag, it said just per dungeon.
But the storehouse is like we don't have a limit?
That's what I got from it, at least. Haven't checked the storehouse, though.
Gotcha. Where's our house? Is it not in the residential district?
It is.
Oh, okay. In the day. Every day feels the same. The Fire in the Sky Festival.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm. The miner, the merc, and the smithy.
One more time.
What? Hot dang. The cavernous area rich with the large variety of ore just waiting to be mined. Earth monsters prowl the tunnels which extend deep underneath the town, leading to the recently discovered ruined barrows within the depths within. Never seen you before. Guessing you're an adventurer here to get rich? Good guess. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. License right here. Looks in order. Give me a minute to open her up. You'll have to go pretty far in to reach the barrows. The big quake really messed it up. Tunnels are caving in left and right. Watch your step, you hear? An explorer's license is necessary to gain access to the quarry. Once inside, the pickaxe is all you need to mine the resources in ore. But do we already have a pickaxe? That's my question. I'm guessing not.
I have reason to believe no. We basically do, though.
Did you open the treasure chest?
Well, it was pretty hidden.
Guessing the reason you have to believe is those weird rock things that you can't
Maybe.
destroy. Do I go across or down?
Across.
Those boulder enemies kind of seem overpowered. The fact that we can't, like, destroy the projectile.
A little bit, yeah.
If I could not, like, run into the back of this enemy, that'd be great. Doesn't seem like the side is where we can go.
Which is exactly why you want to go there first.
Gotcha. I'm guessing I can't go left into that weird crystal abomination. What an ugly bat creature. I'm gonna break these pots for money. Second boss fight.
Uh-huh. But this boss is invincible.
Oh my stone. Wow. More aftershocks. Oof, that was close. Blocked, huh? Maybe I can go around? Nope. Only way up is over then. What? That didn't sound good. What the? It chipped my axe. Not gonna find any treasure like this, that's for sure. Better head back to town. Oh, okay, so. We went to the mine without a pickaxe. That was some aftershock, wasn't it? Were you alright? Of course I wasn't alright. A massive boulder fell from overhead and blocked the path. It even chipped my blade trying to get over it. Blocked? Can't have that. People need to get in and out of there for work. I'll go tell the acting mayor. Take care of things here, will ya? What a mess. Rough start, eh? If it's a blacksmith you need, there's a good one back on Outlander Lane. A smithy? Really? That's perfect. Of course he hasn't opened up shop yet. Then why even, never mind. I've got to get this fixed and fast. I didn't think I could so easily create a problem. You know? I thought, hey, look, we're going to, like, our first dungeon area. You know, it's going to be crazy. You know? It's like, frick you. Well, if it isn't CJ, how you doing, girl? Sorry, Hogan, no time to chat. Oh, something up? Chipped my axe in the quarry, so I have to track down the blacksmith. Well, talk about timing. That's supposed to be funny? Well, why the attitude, huh? The timing really couldn't be better. You came along with me, you'll see. Or you come along with me, you'll see. Are you listening to a word I'm saying? I heard you, but come on, trust me, you'll be glad you did. I'm gonna run on ahead, but don't keep me waiting now, you hear? And he's going. Alright, here I am as requested. What was all that about then? May I present to you our one and only town blacksmith, Tadara. This is the smithy? Sure is, when it's up and running, of course. Hogan tells me that you've helped out down at the Inn and Tavern. Don't suppose I could trouble you for a little since myself can't open shop till I get this furnace fired up. No problem. Need something to fix my gear, as luck would have it. So what is it you need then? Some iron ore, if you don't mind. You'll find it down in the quarry among the rubble. Got it. I'll bring back as much as I can carry. Guessing I already had it? Maybe not. Seems my holster axes aren't enough to hoist me over the rocks in the quarry. Come to think of it, I have an old pickaxe I used to use. It seems some better days, but it should be enough to chip out a few chunks of ore. Thanks, this is exactly what I needed. I don't know about that. You'll need something better to get that really good stuff. There's a lot of folks looking around to set up shop, or looking to set up shop around here. Think I saw just one such fell in the plaza a little while ago. I'd wager something, or someone will be looking to sell pickaxes, help get on their feet, and I'm sure they'll give you what you need. Got it. Thanks for the tip. This item you can break open rocks and mine the resources inside them. As you level up the pickaxe, more resources will become available for mining. Do we want to go back to the forest then? And break the rock that we couldn't get through? Either of them? Unless we can't get past both of them. Maybe. Let me see who needs help. Didn't it say someone at the plaza needed help to set up
I
the
didn't
shop?
see anyone that I can interact with at least. Are we sure we can even break the rocks yet?
I'm pretty sure it said we could.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna check the Great Forest first, I think. Just to test what we can break, really. I'm gonna go to the cave first, see if we can break the bottom layer. That might require level 2 though, because I'm pretty sure it's like a thicker rock. That's what it looks like. However, we should be able to get the last one.
I'm about to find out.
Can I one cycle the boss?
And that one wasn't even close to a one cycle. It was barely a 2 cycle even.
That's what most of my runs go. Really, bro? The Electrify just loves to throw me into these spike pillars.
We cannot break it.
Okay, mine think is gonna be a 4 cycle at this rate. And I might have to heal.
Unlucky.
Bro, it won't let me jump over the thing. I'd rather die. Okay, I killed it. Okay, good to know. Trying to avoid that little orb thing just doesn't work very well. I wonder if dashing through it's how you're supposed to do it.
Maybe.
Because jumping over it seems very inconsistent. At least in my opinion. I also don't like how slow my attack is. It feels like it takes forever to come out. It really throws me off. Okay. So now can we break those little rock things? No. Okay.
Kinda don't want to die down here. Not gonna lie to you.
You think you're gonna?
Perhaps.
I already collected all the ore I need. Wait, how'd you even almost die down here? There's literally like 2 enemies before we gotta go back.
Well, I thought it'd be a bit longer. That little goblin guy did a number on me.
Goblin?
The ogre.
Oh, that enemy. The one that you just like dash and beat. That's all I gotta do.
I ran into him. Did a good bit of damage.
It was like 53. And you have like 900 health.
Okay, you expect me to pay attention to that? I see my health not being green.
Gotcha. I'm out of here. Bum 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 bum. Ta-da-ra. I'm back. This should be enough to get the furnace going, right? Why have you got an eye for the good stuff, Mitzi? This iron ore should do nicely. I owe you one. Here, take the stamp.
Oh, heck yeah.
We can see the... Yeah, I had a feeling. I want to meet the builder guy. Smithy is now open. Well, preparing to open. Fortify your weapons and armor to improve their performance here. Yeah. Let's see, or let's get that gear of yours fixed up then, shall we? No charge, of course, seeing as you helped me out. Why, thank you. Here you go, good as new. Whoa, it looks better than new. That boulder won't know what hit it this time. Might want to think again, Missy. Rocks like that, the ones down the quarry, are rarely to chip at, or chip that thing every time, or are like, okay. Someone went and told the acting mayor about the rock blocking the path, right? Give it a few days and she'll have it taken care of. I can't wait a few days. There must be a way through. I just have to think harder. Garu's the answer. Am I interrupting something? Well, simmer my scales. The guy from the forest. This is a smithy, ain't it? I have a sword that needs sharpening. Did you just pull that out of your pocket? That's some piece of work, alright. Hand it over, sir. It'll be a real pleasure to get my hands on that. I need it done quick, mate. Garu, haven't seen you in a spell. How's it been, pal? Garu, a mercenary turned adventurer drawn to the rune burrows for the treasure therein. A fierce and formidable fighter who trusts only the sword in his hand and the coin in his back. Busy. Friend of yours? He's a merc from my hometown. Never thought I'd see him around these parts, though. A merc? Hogan, tell the world and its mother, why don't ya? Hey, take it easy, pal. Just excited to see an old friend is all. What business you got with a sword like that? Don't tell me you're thinking of joining the town guard. Nope, going down to the rune burrows. Well, if it's the barrows you're bound for, you should tag along with CJ. Huh? Me what? My old pal and his comically large sword will make short work of that boulder, I reckon. Alright. I got no interest in babysitting, alright? She doesn't even look toilet trained. Babysitting? I'm remarkably mature for my age. Everyone at home says so. Ask any of them. And I was toilet trained by 1.5, I'll have you know. That's what my grandmother told me, so speak for yourself. What's happening here? Something about a toilet train. Hey, knock it off. People are starting to talk. Are you touched in the head? Don't you have an ounce of shame? Shame? Ha. Left that in my jewelry box back home. It doesn't suit me at the moment. Who ever heard of a shameful scavenger? No one. Scavenger. Like a riot? More like a treasure hunter. She's just a little modest about it is all. This brat, a treasure hunter? Dang right. She said, said she's here to find a humongous lens. Humongous lens, that's that? Or what's that? It's mine. That's all I need to know about it. Besides, there ain't a treasure around that my clan couldn't find. We've got a rite of passage back home. Can't go back till I find a treasure bigger than that of what my ancestors found. Out of the door at 15, not to return until I've got something special to show for myself. So I've been getting real good at scavenging, honing my skills. My pop, he pulled a massive raw lens from the belly of a fiend. So I have to find an even bigger one the likes of which has never been seen. Colorful bunch is expected. So that's rite of passage then. You're doing it now? Yep. So I was right. Barely toilet trained. Oi, we've already talked about that. Alright. Calm down, you two. No need to get so worked up. She may not look like much, but CJ here is a real tough cookie. First time we met, I witnessed her beat the stuffing out of some bandits with my own 2 eyes. Really saved my skin. She won't slow you down none. You have my word on that. CJ, huh? If I need a partner, and that's a big if, mate. Why her? Plenty of adventures around here, ain't there? What's she talking about? Yeah, what's she about, huh? Humongous lens. Easy go, or you should pick me, cause there ain't no better treasure hunt around here, that's why. Cocky, ain't ya? Fair enough. Partners. That's the spirit. So you'll be apologizing then, I take it? CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Nice and loud for everyone to hear. You what, mate? Come on, Garu. You really gonna let your pride get in the way of good partnership? Chin up, ain't no shame in it. Why should I have to? Ugh, fine, have it your way. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Bit louder. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. And one more for good measure. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Again. Cringe. Now that's all been cleared up, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you, Garo. Haha, sure. Well, at least you two are finally getting along here. Your sword's good to go. Heck yeah, thanks. Think we've wasted enough time, don't you? Come on. Lead on. Was it really wasting time? I was just waiting for the sword. Garo has joined the party. Okay, now I can attack with Garo. Okay. Occasionally the path ahead may be blocked by large boulders. Garo's greatsword can make short work of them. Switching characters at exactly the right time after landing an attack will trigger a powerful link attack. In simple mode, linking attacks will be triggered automatically by consecutive attacks. Time it right to deal a huge amount of damage. Okay. Battles full control over characters. Attacks in this intense action-oriented mode. This can be changed at any time in the game settings. Let your party make the calls in this one-button attack mode for players who want a simple experience. Normal mode, obviously. I want to be cool, not lame, bro.
Yeah.
Put me back in the mines. Or actually take me back to the forest. I'm going back. I'm destroying that rock now, dude. I want that chest. Can we destroy the second rock, though? Probably not. But it's not going to stop me from trying.
You'll probably destroy all the rocks. Every of the rocks.
What's his unique skill? Does he not have one? Be good if Garo wasn't so tall to where I could hit that enemy. Garo does not seem the best for fighting. Well, I mean, they have their own health bar, so I guess it's not that bad. A power bomb. Garu's a tank, by the way. He's also slow as frick. I think the game's definitely going to want you, for the most part, to be playing CJ. And just occasionally be playing Garu. And the other person. Which we don't have yet. Okay. Fighting a boss again?
Maybe.
You think CJ's better or Garu? for it.
After CJ's attacks, then swap to Garu. But Garu kind of garbage on his own.
I'm just gonna teleport to the last thing. And so, how do you do like the special attack?
As I said, just after you do your first 2 attacks, then swap to Garu.
Oh, but you can like link them like together, like link into link, I think. Interesting. Is that like an actual equipment thing?
Maybe.
I guess we can't get through that yet. Where's this place? This looks cool. I can fish? Okay. You don't have a fishing rod. I can't fish? That's cool. Yeah, Goro Morso definitely seems like kind of a switch attack kind of person. Well, to the quarry. Quarry further?
Not going
or-
into the underground area,
What do you mean?
like in the forest.
Like at the cave area?
Yeah,
I already did. I did that first.
surprisingly quick.
Stats and equipment. Change equipment. Increases strength. Okay. Well, I feel like I'd probably want that on the person who does more damage. You know? So, yeah. You again. The road's still blocked, you know. Won't be for long, Garu, who's going to clear it up for us. That would get us out of a bind for sure. You have an explorer's license, Garu? Here. That'll do. I'll open her up. So do you have to go around getting stamps too then? Do I look like some kind of stamp collector? You want to have bricks for... Or you'd have to have brick for brains to waste time on that. I see, huh? You see what? You don't know. Don't think I'm the one with bricks for brains. You forked out 100,000 Bakwa for it, didn't you? As if I've got I've got this magic pouch, don't I? Magic. So that's how you could hide that massive sword in it. Where'd you get something like that? This old thing, got it from some old blue furball, not important. Pretty handy for carrying gear around, especially if you're camping. I've never heard of anything like that before. Still got a lot to learn about this world, I suppose. Let's get a move on, yeah? Yeah. But now I can probably break those rocks from these guys. Cutscene. Strike first, win first, magical cutesy missile. What the? Who's there? Stay back, scoundrels. You've come face to face with Nunevea's very own guardian peacekeeper. Guided by the rune's holy light, it is I, Malor, ardent defender of love and justice. Malor, magical girl who's been awaiting patiently for our turn to make it big. As it turns out, magical girls are highly sought after as adventuring partners. Huh? And you go around defending love and justice by blowing holes in walls, do you? Walls, what are you? Oh crap. What just happened? Beats me. Last thing I need is another brat to babysit. What was that? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, you two alright? What happened? What was all that noise? This girl just appeared out of thin air and fired some sort of magic at us. We dodged it, but it hit the wall. She what? Oh crap, there's a hole in the bulwark. We have to close it up or monsters will reach the town. What a pain. Anything we can do to help? Hey, if you're feeling generous, keep me out of it. We have to see to it that the fiends don't make it to the townsfolk. Sorry to ask, but would you mind fetching the materials we need to fix this? Think we could fill it up if we had some stone. Alright, I'll have a look around. Some scavenger you are. Do you forget why we're here? What about the humongous lens? You happy enough to just let some other jelly-legged Joey get their hands on it first? No, but what about Priya and Yum Yum and all the other townsfolk? Can't just let the fiends run loose, can we? Ugh, fine, we'll take a brief detour. Where? Oh, the Great Forest. Okay, well. It seems like they just want to stop us from going to the quarry.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we should probably go to the caves, but I'm just gonna make my way through the entire Great Forest. How do you do the link attack on Garu to, what's it though?
Pretty sure it's the same way.
Doesn't seem like it's the same way. Maybe just not being able to hit things with Garu twice. Why does Garu have to attack so slow? Because it'd be busted? Who cares?
It would be a little busted, not gonna lie to you.
Is it just attacking once or is it attacking twice? On Garu.
Attacking twice.
I haven't had it happen. Maybe it doesn't work on like dead enemies?
Probably not.
I think I technically got the stone.
What do you mean technically?
Okay. Titan nectar. Okay. Let's get out of here. Blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah.
And fix up some rocks. Well, kind of. Fix up a wall. We're back. Think this is everything you asked for. Your lifesaver here, have a stamp. Did you really do all that work just for a few stamps? And what if you did? Good way to protect the town and see to it the guard gets their dinner. You've heard about the sorrow, I'm sure. If someone, or if something like that were to happen again, our jobs would be the first on the chopping block. Sorrow? What's that? You don't know? The rune golem laid waste to the town, as the story goes, well before us mercs got here. Rune golem, those things that protect the rune barrows? You've seen one yourself? Never heard of them from my folks, though. Apparently a bunch of townsfolk volunteered on an expedition down to the barrows a long time ago, got attacked down there. Some of them managed to escape and rustle up a search party. When they went back in, though, no one else had survived. The mayor led the whole thing himself. To this day, his is the only body unaccounted for. Mayor, so the current acting mayor is Isha. She's his daughter, lost her father to these barrows. She did. She's only young, but already you can tell she knows what's what. The bulwark was all her idea. Few people wanted to go back in to find her dad, but she wouldn't have it. Prioritize the good of the town over her own family. That's one way of looking at it. Could be she's just cold-hearted. I'm sure it wasn't a choice she made lightly, mate. Yeah, forget I said that. Alright, clear off. I'm gonna shut the quarry for now. What? Why? Gotta seal this up, don't we? You can come back tomorrow. I'm starting to think I'll never get into this place. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So is it for a day, huh? First thing tomorrow morning, be ready. I'll meet you at yours. Or you at, yeah, okay. And perceived. Garo, wait, what do you mean by be ready? I know I look small, but me and my holster axes have come a long way. We're always ready. Sigh, you really are a baby, aren't you? The smithy can make your weapons and armor stronger. Yeah, can I assume you at least know that much? But strength isn't everything, mate. A weapon shop and an armor shop would have upgrades that'll make it easier to move about. With upgrades like that, you can fight better, explore further, all sorts. How much better, how much farther? Better you to see for yourself, mate. I didn't see any stores like that back in town, though. Not yet, no, but I've heard plenty of folks have been down around Outlander Lane looking to set up shop. I mean, if it's all really as good as you say it is, come on then, let's see if we can find. Or what we can find, I'm guessing.
Who we can find.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, come no one expected.
Mm-hmm. Let's see when we can find. Okay. So does the bulletin board say all the available things? That's what it looks like. Okay. What quest are we doing first? Okay, well, probably the Titan Nectar since I already have it. Actually, there's only one quest in the plaza. Safer caps. Sai, what to do? Something the matter? Oh, it's you. Meh, not like you or anyone else can do much about it anyway. First a quake, then the monsters are invading the forest, and the quarry soon after. Goldia won't be far ahead. Okay, easy pickings for the Empire we are. But with the mayor missing and Margrave Mocha having all but given up on us, even if some of us can make a run for it before the Empire invades, we'll need plenty of rations. Mushrooms would be good. They last a long time, easy to prepare too. I wouldn't dare set foot in the woods now, though. I can head down to the woods if you want, just mushrooms, right? You do that? Thank you. My name is Noxa. If it's stamp you need, I'll see your kinship or kindness repaid. Leave it to me. Here, take this book. It's my collie primer. This will tell you which mushrooms are for eating and which are for leaving be. Alright, mushrooms can be pretty dangerous sometimes, huh? Wish me luck. Beginner's Guide to Mushroom Foraging. With this item, you can identify different types of mushrooms as you find them within dungeons. They can be used to make cuisines. Okay. I guess we can accept more than one quest at a time. Cough, cough. Are you alright? You're the songstress from the tavern, Gian, ain't it? Kind of even remember my name, Garu. Sorry I haven't been able to sing for you recently. I've hurt my throat, you see. I can't even fathom singing in this condition. Have you been hanging around the tavern, Garu? That's what grown-ups do, mate. You'll understand when you're older. If only I had that potion. A potion? I guess at the tavern, adventurer presumably fetched it for me once, made it from nectar of a flower. My throat was in superb condition that day. Oh, if only I had that nectar now. You heard the lady, CJ. We gotta find some of that nectar. What's got into you? Jan, is this the nectar you wanted? Why, yes it is. I can make a potion with this. Thank you, CJ. And Garo, of course. Oh, stop. Heh. I shall take the stage tonight after all. Allow me to stamp this card for you. I have so much thing left to do. Stamp received, some XP. Crazy. Doop 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 doop. I'm actually gonna chat with the blacksmith really quick. Mostly to actually try and upgrade things. Oh, I can upgrade this gear easy. How much money does it cost? A good bit, but I'm gonna do it. It's gonna upgrade everything once. I could upgrade things a little bit more. I don't want to use all my money, but stuff seems really easy to upgrade so far. I'm just gonna run out of money though, so not gonna do that yet. You adventurer, are your weapons giving you any trouble? I've got a name, you know, CJ. As for weapons, I wouldn't be opposed to an upgrade if someone was kind enough to offer. Haha, that's what I like to hear. Just as I suspected, this town is in dire need of a weapon shop. I am Bertrand, knight of great renown and the keenest eye for weaponry in the land. Perhaps you've heard tales of the bravery when in service of the Margrave, countless warriors fell before my might. One such encounter with the general of a great nation was particularly unforgettable. Our swords clashed endlessly, but soon his blade shattered into shards only a swordsman with a keen eye for weaponry could have. Bertrand, was it? Listen, I'm kind of in a hurry, so if there's something I can help you with... Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. I'm looking for the acting mayor. I need permission for her to establish a shop after all. Do you have any idea where I might find her? That's odd. Isha's usually pretty easy to spot. I'll track her down for you. I don't like how it's find Isha. That doesn't sound very, like, easy.
Not super easy.
Did you already find her?
Yeah.
Just in the plaza chilling?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe not.
There's only so many places they could be. Is what I would say. They were anywhere to be seen. Isha. Ah. Oh, it's just you. CJ, do you need something? That means there's a guy who's looking around, or looking to open a weapon shop. He needs to run it, or buy you first, apparently. Okay, I had a feeling it was him. Okay, understood. Please tell him I'll meet with him soon. I have actually already spoken with him, or rather, he spoke at me. I lost half my afternoon waiting for him to get to the point. I had heard he would return today to discuss opening a weapon shop, so I decided to keep myself busy elsewhere. You really have to lighten up, Isha. Okay. Okay. Huh. I found Isha and let her know that you were waiting to see her. You have my thanks. I think I could be, or to think I could be aided so valiantly by such a young lady. Have I told you how when I was young I was rescued by an elvish maiden of a rare beauty? Okay, I've got lots to do, so if you wouldn't mind stamping this card for me, I'll be on my way. Oh yes, I am. Yes, of course, here. Thank you. Or here, yeah, okay. Stamp received. Oh, building animation time. Weapon shop is preparing to open. 500 bakwa. XP. Upgrade your weapons by making them more lightweight and easier to use and unlock new attacks in the process. So is this actually like upgrading the weapons or is this like replacing the weapons? Either way, I feel like it's probably necessary to get, so. Well, you weren't kidding. I feel like I can do magic tricks with these things now. So what's next in armor, right? Oh, that's so much easier on my wrist too. I should give them a good name. I can name them?
Now you see what I've been doing.
Oh, so void. Okay, let's see. Demon, dragon, god. Storm, death, dark. Sunflower, dragonfire, climbing, black steel, star spheres. Extreme divine light. Oh my god. Suicide.
What?
I'm gonna choose
Where?
suicide. Suicide something. There we go. Okay, there we go. I like that name. Now that's what I call a reveling tanuki. Feels only right to give it a good name. Okay, now I can give him one. Okay. Uh... There we go. Charge attacks. Holding down the charge button while I do that while powerful. You'll be vulnerable to attacks while charging. Okay. I got some crazy names, Jared.
Same.
Okay, so it does just upgrade the weapons, by the way. Can you change the names ever? That's what I want to know.
I hope so.
Well, my weapon on the main character, CJ, is Suicide Infinity, right?
Oh.
And for Garu, it's of Champions and of Wrath.
Dang. Your
Intense.
name's so much cooler than mine.
What's yours? Darkness
I
Sickle?
have, not far off. You have the Sickle of Morningstar. And the Breaker of Dragon.
Gotcha.
A single dragon.
I like mine, the of Champions and of the Rulers, or and of Rulers, something like that. I forget exactly what it was called.
It's very intense.
Of Champions and of Wrath. And then Suicide Infinity.
I still couldn't find Suicide. What is this?
Having a great time, Jared. Say, you're CJ, aren't you? I am, who's asking? Navia's the name, and I have something I need some help with. I need to go grab some beast pelts. I can do that, sure. What for? I'd like to make some warm clothes for the colder seasons. I might get cold down here on account of the winds from the snow peak. There'll be plenty of people looking for warmer clothes come winter, you'll see. Sounds important. I'm on it. Okay, I think we also had to help build the armory. Do we get to name our armor too? That's what I want to know.
Seems weird, but it seems like a waste we couldn't, you know?
Suicide Infinity!
Wonder if they're referring to that in the dialogue.
Me with my trusty Suicide Infinity.
Mm-hmm.
And the of Champions and of Wrath. You're CJ Scavenger Kid, aren't you? Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm Frida, hoping to be the owner and operation of this town's official armor shop. Little Isha was kind enough to let me have this space, but, well, you tell me kind of a fixer-upper, wouldn't you say? A likely likable, high-spirited armor drawn to New Nevaeh for its potential as a vibrant new town. Luckily, the adventurers were in need of an armor when you arrived. Little Isha. Well, yeah, looks like a lot of work. Alright. Right, so I've been thinking of a big color change. Problem is, I'm not sure where I can get my hands on paints. Yellows, pinks, you know, bright and cheerful colors. I couldn't get them in the city, though. I thought about searching the Great Forest, but that's no place for a lady like me. Painting the Great Forest, I don't know about that, but I'll gladly go take a look for you. Well, rumor has it there might be a somewhat mysterious stash somewhere under the caves. Under the caves, probably on the other side of the giant rock, maybe. Okay. 2.
We're gonna test out Suicide Infinity.
Oh, I am. 8 of Champions and of Wrath.
Yes.
Okay, let's see some of this. So I can attack multiple times in the air, something like that? Does it actually say what the equipment can do, though? No.
What do you mean?
Like, I know we get, like, new combos and stuff like that. It's something like, say, like how Garu can now... Okay.
Try the charge attack?
Yes. Does it do more damage the longer you charge it?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It's interesting, though. To say the least. It definitely makes you vulnerable, though. They look kind of cool, though. I need to make sure I'm picking up money, though. And all these mushrooms.
Naturally.
Okay, I guess we'll go down here first. The place Frida mentioned should just be up ahead. Gotta be getting crystal and stuff anyway. Seems like the attack speed's a lot faster on these things, by the way. I don't know about on Garu, but at least on Mad Lad. Oh, can we actually go further in this thing? I have a feeling we're gonna get into a boss fight here, though.
Nah, wouldn't dream of it.
Definitely do more damage in terms of the attack speed just being there. I think I'm perfectly ready for a boss fight, you know?
Good. Because it's definitely not one.
Of course, this doesn't look like a boss fight or anything. There's something there. Time to clean house.
And what's a boss fight without a pre-boss fight tutorial?
After successful link attacks, it'll take time for them to become available again. Listen closely for the recovery alert sound.
Make sure to listen closely, David. It's
Potion,
vitally
bombs, and
important that you
medicine
listen closely.
Okay. I don't know exactly what that means.
More so, me saying how I can't listen closely.
Gotcha.
Not even a real bullets. Plus it is, my upgrades are just that crazy.
No. It was a little bit awful, though. Because Garu is not very good since he can't do anything, he's just a sitting target.
Oh, really? You know, now that you mention it, I didn't use Garu once, but...
I tried to use Garu. That's what got me not so good. Yeah. I'm speeding. Could charge attack probably would have one-shot it. Maybe that'll be the difference. You're gonna wind up using CJ and I'm gonna wind up using Garu and just murdering everyone.
That sounds against our playstyles.
At the cost of me dying, though.
See, now that sounds like just your playstyle.
He's not even using the Suicide Infinity.
Exactly. It's ironic.
Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. We also need nuts, so for some of our upgrades. It also doesn't look like it's just 2 attacks. It's just anything after 2, like, turns into a link attack. Pick up the items.
I was wondering, well,
My resource bag is full. What do I not need? I probably don't need all the slime jelly. Probably don't need that either. I don't know what I want to get rid of here. I feel like I don't want to get rid of all my slime jelly. Get rid of like 4 lumber. I don't think I really need to fight this boss. I don't even know if I'd be able to pick up stuff, so we're out of here. I mean, we could probably go back to fight the boss now. Heck down the lake. Interesting. I want to fight this boss with my newfound power. Okay, I smoked it. The boss didn't stand a chance, dude. Very surprising, I know. What I did, right? Also, I think the link attack, you can just, like, after the attack hits, then you can swap to your other character instantly, and it does the attack.
Nice,
like,
nice.
after the hit, you know?
Mm.
Something like that. Because that's what looked like happened. But, I don't know. I have a lot more money than I thought I'd have. Maybe the boss gives a good amount of money. I'm trying to think of names for my armor, if we can name our armor. You're right, there was paint in the Great Forest. Seems like someone was using splashy colors to mark areas in the cave. Well, that's exactly what I wanted. We'll make a stylish store out of this old dump yet. Wait. Do you have you do have sand dunes? Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot how rude of me. Here you are. Making some progress on the stamps. Stamp received. Oh, yeah. Building scene. The Alma shop is preparing to open. Herbs received. Bakwa. Okay, it says increases your freedom of movement, your defense, and the amount of actions you can perform by upgrading your armor. Okay, well, I might as well upgrading it. It says allows Garu to parry enemy attacks and unlocks a 2-point jump on what's it, main character CJ. Whoa, it's so light I can do backflips in this. Now you're ready, mate. It'll be nice if we can get some potions and stuff. Well, Tartara did say there's a lot of people in the plaza who are looking to open stores. Won't know what they're going to offer until we go and speak to them, I suppose. 2-point jump. Give yourself an extra boost midair. Garo, okay. Enemy attacks will be neutralized. Oh, so it's his unique skill. Now I'm going to be using Garu, Jared. Okay. That was really loud. I don't know where I'm going. We do got to be hopping off like now, but I'm going to speak to Noxa first. I got the mushrooms you asked for. Well, look at this. This should be enough to last us on the trip to the next town over, should it come to that. I better start sun-drying these little fellas to preserve them. Wait, you said there'd be a stamp. Oh, I did, didn't I? Here you go. Or here you are. Stamp received. XP. Okay. The residential district. Something about opening something. I do want to do that, but I think we should hop off, though. Because we don't... Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many quests in this place.
There's like one more.
That's what you think.
Okay. Fine, we gotta fill out the stamps, dude.
And they're all blue quests.
Okay. Can this just lead me to the main menu? Yes. Well, okay, I'll exit the title. Okay, well, chat. Game is fun. Me and Jared are both enjoying it. So, yeah, I guess we'll hop off for now. Next time we play will probably wind up being Monday. Because tomorrow we're doing something, and then Sunday I have work. But, yeah, next time we'll be taking the Suicide Infinity to, open some shops, you know, I guess. And then we're going to be using the of Champions and of Wrath and trying to hit some parries and seeing how crazy Garu was with the parries. Because obviously I'll be crazy on the parries a lot better than I am with the stupid dash. And we'll be killing everything in one shot while Jared suffers. Not really. It'll probably be really easy for him to destroy everything with CJ, but yes. So, as always, chat, make sure to like, follow, and obey. And I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. And if you're on YouTube, links in the description for links to Twitch, the TikTok, and the Twitter. Always fun to watch it live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point any of the socials you see on screen, and a link directly to it. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Peace.